Hello everyone, Zeeo here. Want to do just a little bit of a stream, I would guess, of things that I'm just going to be doing today to grind through some of the quests that I have done in my episodes, and just more of just some other things before I record to upload an actual video later today. So let's switch over to the game view. And yeah, so we are going to just kind of go through some things and to see how well streaming goes, I guess. I mean, I think it'll be okay. At least I'm hoping so. I'm not sure how exactly it's going to do for how well that'll be or any of that kind of shenanigans, because I'm just trying to see how well it does. I know sometimes things can be a bit finicky for streaming and whatnot. But yeah, so a few things I'm going to show off that I did accomplish between my last recording I put up and now was actually, let me get over to the area, this guy. Just gotta turn, actually, do I have a way of, I don't have a way of muffling it, do I? Is there a muffler block? There is a cyclic one, and it just uses orange dye and white terracotta. Placed to reduce the volume of nearby sounds in the world, multiple blocks stacked together can be placed in close proximity for a shorter effect. Break the block or use redstone power to disable. Config file has been set for a radius. I think we have some things upstairs to be able to get dyes. I think that would be our flower pouch, which I don't remember where I put it. I know I have it somewhere, but I don't exactly remember where I put it. Which is just another showing that I need to get better at my organization of storages. Was it in here that I just not noticed it? Does it mean I thought I knew where it was at? Not in there. There it is. So we need the orange one. Let's just go boom and boom. Orange petals. And I believe I have clay balls over here. Yep. Actually, just take a stack because I think we can actually pack them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give us 8. And then I think if we pair, I think once we got them smelted up, they can pair easily with a white dye to give us white stained concrete, I think. Oh yeah, and these saplings were actually gained because when I was making our silly little area over here, let's pop into there real quick. When I was making this, because I had touched a blazing archwood sapling, it had granted us the stuff. So, and it looks like I need to increase the iron's storage capacity. Yeah, we got reached max on you. So we're gonna throw one of the diamond ones on there. And now we should be, yep, now we're clearing out of there. And it looks like nether quartz is also filled up. And that one, is it even linked actually? Yeah, it's linked. So, bap that. Yeah, there we go. And now we should have, yep, there we go. So occasionally, if I don't, I'll slowly upgrade them when need be. I threw a void upgrade on this guy, or not this guy, for the ender pearls because they don't stack to 2000, unfortunately. Which I thought I had a regular upgrade outside. I think I have other upgrades that we can apply to it. We gotta quickly check to see. No, not in that one. You're not done yet. Not there. Not in that one. Nor that one. Nor there. I swear I had. There we go. I thought I had copper upgrades though somewhere, but I guess I was mistaken. We should. Oh wow. So this and this must be the areas for our storage areas, I guess. That's kind of interesting. Claimed chunks. I don't actually. That's about needing. Then we just hold, click, and we're gonna force load this 2000 now. Nothing down here. So 512 is the one we gotta look for up here now. Looks like these two are getting close to there, so we'll go BAP and BAP. And then it will go like this. Yep. And we got these guys over here that are just continuously building up what they have. And we got 78 blaze meshes, which if we use the Botania flowers, we can get obsidian out of them, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least for how I think that can work, but I'm not exactly quite sure how it works. So I'm just trying to make sure that we have everything set up. So yeah, just trying to make sure I have everything set up. Kind of using my phone as a pseudo monitor for the stuff. So yeah, more people maybe popping in to say hi to me. I mean, that might be a thing to do. I want to share it in this one. It would be under there. And I share stream of FTB Skies. There we go. And now we just kind of wait for a response on that one from there. One thing I was trying to do, but apparently I can't seem to get them to give me any, is for the pointed dripstone. I seem to be unable to get more of it to show up from the masons. I had gone through, I think, about 3 or 4 different masons to try and get to that, but they weren't actually showing up, unfortunately. So I was a little bit bummed out that that was not an option. So I need 1 piece of bone meal, make some white dye out of that, and if I'm not mistaken, the crafting recipe for white terracotta is, yep, it is that. And we just do that, spread it about. And you got some sound muffler or soundproofing. I think I can place it right here. And I think if I place more, it should. It does work like that. So the more you do stack, it does help muffle. Oh yeah, it actually worked. I'm actually like pleasantly surprised. What if I place all of them around this? Just like go, haha, it all gets muted. I can hear my character walking. Like my steps go muted right about here. So you don't hear any of the steps around there. So, oh, no responses on that one. Back to, I guess, upstairs? Try and figure out what I was planning on doing today. So we're throwing that into there and this into there also. Just ditch all the other things. We don't exactly need them. I don't know why I needed this. We don't need you or you. I do want to grow several trees in this episode, or in this spot today. I want some willows, some witch hazel, and mahogany I will grow. But also I do want to build out a decent area around, probably growing this same area out a bit more. I think. Could that be a possibility today? Yeah, it should be able to be a possibility today. I mean, that's not like it's going to be that difficult to do. Do I have any other white? Not any other white, any other bone meal hidden around other areas? Stack of it there, stack of it here, just trying to gather up all the bone meal to where I'm not wasting much of it. Throw another stack of coal through this guy to hopefully get that 100 million FE built up, because that it will eventually, not completely, but it will eventually oh. I skipped over the 1 million, didn't I? I thought I did it. So we're gonna go to here, we'll plant the mahogany one down. And this should chop the entirety of the tree down. Yeah. So it gave us the entirety of the tree like that. And you didn't even have to waste any real energy for that, thankfully. So I can throw, I think I can just throw the extra goodies into the, and that'll give us bone meal through it. So yeah. Let's do a few more of these of the mahoganies, just because I like the mahogany saplings, or wood, because I mean, it's just really, really nice color, and I personally just like it. I don't think anyone's really going to be joining me. I mean, why would people really want to be hopping into my stuff here? Because, you know, all it is a silly little thing where I'm, you know, playing on. Really? Is it going to do that today? Ah. So sometimes it does this. Sometimes it works just fine at breaking the tree. Yeah, see, like that. So that time it worked. And then other times when you go to do it, it doesn't actually break the tree, which I don't understand. I want to learn about it and understand why it does that. And then there's this, the witch hazel, which has its planks have a really nice color to them. Which their planks have this nice kind of like brown color, which I personally like. So I got brown and red, and I think the willow has the green coloration to them. It also comes with vines, which I want to take these, but I don't want to craft some shears yet because making shears are a headache. Unless I did. Ah, some willow vines. I like my willow vines. We'll throw those up to there, along with the logs like that. And we'll throw those up there too. And then we'll just cycle through the saplings. So we're going to do one more of the witch hazel here. Come on. There we go. Hello, Mr. Wandering Trader. Got anything good? You got dark oak. I like my dark oak. I want more dark oaks. So we are going to go into our area to get ourselves some more emeralds so then we can get the dark oak. Okay, and we go upstairs and clear that. 1, 2, 3. We don't take all 3 because we don't want to do that. 3 stacks will be more than enough. And we run upstairs, figure where our villagers wandered off to, unless he's already invisible. He's probably already invisible due to being just about nighttime. Because, you know, they've got to do that to us. Hi, hi. Alright, so, by all that, by all the glowstone, yellow dye, and blaze powder. And the glowstone, in our offhand, we can actually throw it onto that and it makes them glow. Or at least gives them some nice decorative trims. So, that'd be nice. Alright, we'll temporarily throw the things we don't need into there. Take the bone meal. And now we have another set of saplings we can grow too. So I think that'll be a nice thing to do. Now we got our dark oaks now. So we got dark oaks, we got willow, witch hazel, and mahogany. And the dark oak, we plant them like such, and there we go. One of them was going to be the trigger one, and I'll have to figure out why, but I think it's based on the coding for how the stuff goes. So small tunnel, and then break this one right here. Place one back there, and then it should break the entirety of the tree down towards those guys. See? All good there. And then I can just pick up all of its goodies. Throw the logs up there. And just... come on. There we go. I wish it were to do it just how it's supposed to do it. But apparently it doesn't like exactly doing that like that, I guess. If anyone could teach me on why it does that, I would be grateful on learning. But until that time comes, I will, I guess, kind of do it the way I've been doing it currently. Alright, so the next ones, now that we've gotten 2 trees of the dark oak chopped up and taken care of, we can now go and we'll do the willow. So we need to do 2 willows, 2 of the witch hazel. So this will make the second willow. I think we did actually 3 of them, since they don't actually grow as many logs as I thought they would. Let me grow one more just to be safe. Yeah, so that one more should be more than enough to do what I was wanting it to do. I think. As you guys kind of realize, I have some cognizant ideas of how to do certain things when it comes to modded Minecraft things. But at the same time, I also use pseudo vanilla methods. I still use, like, I'm using just bone meal and this method to get my trees, even though I could probably make some form of automated tree thing using our starbuncle and making some sort of a contraption to harness its energy to just continuously go around in a circle cutting the trees down and whatnot. So I want one more witch hazel there to get some more logs there, because I think what I could do today is actually build more of a roof over this area. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. All of that. And we'll throw, we don't need the bone meal into there. We don't need the nightshade, elderberries, or these guys. For the apples. Saplings you can throw into here along with the willow vines and that. We have not eaten that yet. Any of the foods we have not eaten. Not that are in here. I thought I had some goofy stuff. The vegetable stew I hadn't eaten yet. Did I eat the cooked rabbit? I've eaten cooked rabbit. And that gives us the comfort thingy, which is supposed to give us more saturation and whatnot from what I've kind of gathered. Kind of. And it looks like we have a viewer that popped in, which I don't know why the YouTube app is not letting me do an actual proper thing where I can view the lives like as is from the phone. Like it used to allow me to do proper monitoring, but apparently it doesn't want me to do that. Why is it not letting me do that? There we go. I can kind of see a better updated version of the chat system where I should be able to watch it go. So I think that's how it's supposed to work. I think. But I don't know. I'm half-minded on a lot of things. Okay. So now the goal is, let's go shapeless, break this. I know that's going to kind of waste all of that, which I'm not too stressed about right now. We're going to break this barrel. I'm actually going to put our barrel over in the floor over here, because that'll just be a good place to store it for right now. And my phone just fell. Gotta love when the phone falls on my hands. Nearly causes everything to go cattywampus, I guess. There we go. That's all better now. Pick the phone up and set it back on the desk where it's not going to fall over onto my hands. So, looks like we may have dropped a viewer again. I guess they got bored of hearing me just ramble on instead of actually doing something. Whatever. I'm not going to stress too much about someone leaving the chat, because, I mean, they're leaving the live, because, I mean, I understand. Not everyone wants to watch someone make a fool of themselves in a game. Tomato. I can eat one of those. And I think the rest we can turn into Farmer's Light seeds. Yes. And we can grow those downstairs. And I will take care of you eventually. So now we got that going there. And those we could throw in through that. That we can throw through there. These can go through our composter along with you and Sage and you. So I think all of this can go through. There we go. That should be good enough for that. And now we just gotta grab our pickaxe, which I have somewhere. I'll also use this guy to take care of our wandering villager down in the basement area because we don't actually need the wandering villager down there. I mean, this whole thing is just going for being kind of a test to see how well me doing a pseudo stream would go. I mean, I don't exactly know how a pseudo stream would go. Come on, my dude. I want you over here. My little buddy with the legs. You sit over here. And we need a small square. Okay, so I thought I was under the impression that I was possibly at lava, like already at the level where I would have the lava be right there below me. Turns out I was politely wrong, which I'm happy about that. I'm grateful for being incorrect about something, because if I wasn't, then that would have been so uncool of it. And then I should be able to do small square like that, small square like that, and small square like that. And this entire area will be an area where I will put, I'll probably put some sort of a decorative stone as far as the, my pickaxe broke. So I'm going to need to find my hammer and some iron. I think iron or wood, so I should probably grab my axe while I'm at it. And the axe, where did I put that? I think I remember where I put it, but I'm not exactly sure. There's the axe and there's the planks, because I might need plank. I might need that on this next spot for the repair. No, it needs iron. So with Tetra tools, if you guys haven't caught on, they occasionally for the tool, or like for parts of the tool, like I would need string, iron, or even wood to do the repair. Since technically it's basically a part of the tool had worn out and broke. So and I guess I did have a hole. But I guess it's also a lot, the ceiling's a lot lower, or floor's a lot thicker than I thought it was. I thought it was not one, I thought it was more than 2 blocks thick. I guess I was wrong. Huh. Although it is kind of good though that I made it 2, because that does, oh no, never mind, I did make it 2 because I wanted to cover up the grass on the bottom there. Yeah, that makes more sense now. I feel like a nincompoop. I guess I didn't put too much brain power into realizing that that is how it's kind of done. And let's grab a stack of dirt from you. And we'll place the dirt in here, all up to the 1 edge mark for that, just so then we can go through and place the decorative border around this area, because this is going to be where we will grow all of our special the mushrooms. We'll grow the mushroom tree thingies here. Place that like that, that like that. And let's put the dirt back in here. We can fill in this area here. And we need our chisel from the rechiseled mod. Wherever I put that, there it is. And we'll just throw the stone bricks through there. We'll turn everything into stone real quick. Also make sure we sleep real quick so we don't actually have our character have insomnia build up. And yeah, it does look like I do have my stream a little bit behind, so I might have a few of you comment on something and be like, and then a few seconds later be like, oh yeah, it was already solved. Like that second later. Hmm. What do I want it to be? Let's have it be this guy. But then we can have it be looking like such. I don't want that there. And then we have him like, and just place a slight pillar going up. And we'll have it kind of blocked like such. For then when we go to do anything with the mycelium that will be in here, we have it being in its own kind of area outside of having everything else being done for it like that. And we don't need you anymore. But I do want to put those away, Actually, the clay we have up here. I thought I had the mycelium spores somewhere. So I can grow the mushrooms openly. Did I not keep any around? SPO. It requires dirt through mesh. Okay, well, considering it only comes from these, we might actually still have some, possibly. No, we don't. Bummer. Okay. I know I have an amethyst mesh chilling about. And we're going to create the sifter. So we need 4 stone, 1 cobblestone. So I need... I thought I had some regular stone that was already taken care of. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 stone, technically 1 cobblestone. And I think we can undo... No, that one needs to have you. Ah, you can't actually, can you? Okay. Trying to think through if I have any cobblestone just laying about. So I usually have like a handful of it just floating around somewhere. Okay, then we'll just grab 1 from you. There we go. And we'll go into you, make you regular stone, and make a stone button. We need 4 sticks. I think now we have what we need to make you. Good. And then you. So we have a single entity sifter. We have a hand crank. We have a pipe system downstairs, which we can technically use. Which I can also just set it up with a very simple rudimentary water wheel system down there too. Since down here along this wall, I can technically go through it a little bit and build out this direction underneath our little water area under here. So I can create what we need with the create mod on building out. I grab these. So if I do it correctly, I can place our water wheels on like through here. Since as long as we don't go where the water's dripping, we should be good. At least should. Small tunnel. And then I can break you. And you. And the cobbled deep slate, I'm going to place you like that. We're gonna grab some of the other just stone bricks that we have around here just to fill out this area. Stone bricks. We do have cobblestone. I didn't know if we had any more. And I'll build out and then up for the water wheel thing. There. We'll be able to place our water wheels like that. And we'll just have them poke out with a gearbox into a cogwheel setup for our thing there. And then we just place those like such, and we just fill it in. And I know using stone instead of other more decorative blocks is not really pretty looking, but this area is not actually going to be a scene area. Because, I mean, we're not actually going to be going back this area very often. And the only thing that this whole sieve setup is going to be used for will be only being used for grinding out some dirt periodically when we need something from the dirt, or if we need something specific from one thing, like we need to sieve unwaterlogged sand, you know, those kind of things we'll use it for. Not anything else really, unfortunately. So we're gonna go back to the upstairs. Check how long we've been running for. 30 odd minutes, not too bad. Like the lovely sink down the stairs, which I know I could easily put an elevator here now, but I don't want to. I like having a set of stairs going down to here because it just makes it seem nicer in my opinion. Okay, and I know it's gonna have water flow out, but I can just take the cobblestone and go. And that will help us even fill in the water there too. We'll place even cobblestone. We'll place some of that there. And cobblestone there. That allows this area to now be set up where we have this water wheel nicely going. Alright, and I want to say I put some more create stuff somewhere. Thought I had more cogs and whatnot that I had just thrown about. Yeah, right here. Gear shifts, cogs, shafts, and an andesite casing. Aha! I knew what I was thinking, but apparently not what I was doing. Once again, being successfully unsuccessful. And we will break it right here. And we'll go this direction. So we will place the andesite casing on you. Do large... No, not like that. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do large cogwheel. Small cogwheel. I'm not thinking right, am I? Go out one more. And then we take our gearbox, place the gearbox there, and then place the large. And we do the small, and we do this, and we do it this kind of way. Because then we can take the andesite casing, place that there, and that technically makes it we can do that kind of a gear shift. To maximize efforts from the cogwheels. So, small gear shift. And I'm going to need one cogwheel, which we can use a large one because it makes it spin faster, because it adds technically another gear shift onto that. So we'll do you, and then okay, so that's not actually not gonna work there. We need to place you and you. And we bap it like that, and then we can just easily do all of that. It kind of fills in that area, and now we've got this guy going 1024 stress units. Not too bad, not too bad. And I'm gonna throw everything else in here that we don't actually need using an inventory at this second. Mainly because I want to be able to have everything kind of cleared to have a small pipe set up with this. We grab our pickaxe. Break you. Break you. And I need to go grab the pipe wrench that's used for doing what we wanted to do. This guy. And do I have any other pipe upgrades to make it technically run faster? I thought I did. Listen, no, I know what I did. I placed them all into the compact machines stuff. So it's not out here because it's all technically into the compact machine. It's not gonna be that bad. I mean, not like I'm really needing anything to be really, really fast anyway. It'd be nice. Be nice to have things be really, really fast, but want one hand, crud in the other, as I always like to try and tell myself. Because crud always fills first. Yes. We place you there. And we place one pipe there, one pipe there. We take an output like that. Put all of this into there. And now if we need to just sieve anything like dirt, anything else of the sort, do I have any loose blocks? That's Enso, that's netherrack. Do I have any other loose stuff that I can just throw through there just for giggles? We have one bit of sand. Throw that through. Crushed endstone there, we'll just throw that through because it makes no difference in that. We have, can coarse dirt go through? Coarse dirt cannot go through. Of course. Why would I think the coarse dirt can go through? Just go grab some dirt from over here. We'll throw the one bit of dust in, or the one bit of sand in, and then we'll throw the end stone in. And then we'll throw the dirt through, because the dirt is what we actually really want, because that'll give us the other resources like the mycelium stuff. It also gives us diorite chunks, andesite chunks, salt, which, I mean, I guess salt can be relatively useful for the most part. No, you guys tell me if it's useful or not. I'm mainly getting these things ground out just so I could have mycelium. So this entire project right here was just for this. And this is only going to be used for over here, where I'm going to be utilizing it to do mushroom growing. So I guess that's a thing. And then we're going to break you right here. And we can place all of that stuff over here. But yeah. I think that does good. Place you right there. Down there, good. That one above it, just getting it out of the way. And you can just get thrown in there, because I don't really care for you. And let's grab a... a stack of coal, throw another stack of coal through, and then I think we can call this live done, I think. Hopeful. I hope so. I mean, maybe I'll start making it an every Wednesday thing where I do a little bit of a stream. I think we could do that. I mean, you guys tell me, doing a stream on Wednesdays, is that that'd be a good thing? Would be something you guys would watch more often? Or is it just something that's silly? Let me know. I'm trying to, trying to build out, trying to get things going for everyone. So you guys can watch the content and enjoy the content available. I know I don't upload a lot of content, but, learning more about what you guys like and don't like would be kind of nice. Because if I don't understand, or if I don't know that you guys don't care for something, I can't improve my channel at all. So yeah, I'm hopeful that we can get things made better. Hopeful at least. But, we will see how they end up and how everything plays out. So I will see you guys another day, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully another day. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed today's pseudo stream. I kind of think I did good. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it. Stay safe.